enter, human. To what do I owe this visit? All humans who enter my lair do so with an ulterior motive, and I would not expect you to be any different. Oh, this is interesting. You come to me in chains. Where's the key, pray tell? Very nice. Now, do explain. From the very top, if you will. So the people of that human city finally summoned up their courage to send me the tribute I've been seeking. I do like the sound of that. But let me warn you, any attempt at deception will be met with both fire and fury. It is true that I've been in talks with the nearby people about brokering a sort of treaty between us. They have things I want. I have the ability to disturb their peace. Understandably, they'd like it if I simply did not exercise my God's given right to do as I please. I suppose your presence here is acceptable. It seems they have made good on their promise of gifts aplenty, brought to me by the fairest in their city, as I have asked. Though, there was no reason to drape those chains upon you, was there? Unless you plan to run. Do not quake so in my presence. I should hate to think you don't want to be here. You would admit that so brazenly in the presence of the great worm? What a unique specimen you are compared to your fellow humans. There is fire in your soul and a sharpness to your gaze that makes me wonder what you're capable of, as if you're trying to slay me with only a glance. Obey me, and I will take good care of you, human. Follow my every command, cater to my every whim, and you shall be adorned as any other treasure in my hoard. You would like that, would you not? A dragon to wrap around your little finger. I would deign to use my fire breath to incinerate your enemies. You would eat the finest meat I could hunt. In the evenings, you would sleep on a bed made of gold. All of this, but you do not look pleased. Is there perhaps something about our bargain that is not to your liking? My promise was thus: bring me your city's gifts, and if they are good enough, I will acquiesce to peace talks. If I do not like what I have been brought, I cannot guarantee your safety or the safety of anyone around you. If I do not like you, I will request another to bring me additional tribute, and another, until I am satisfied. You show promise. You will bend to me. Let's start by having you show me these treasures. A key? Very good. You are my treasure, and as such, I ought to hold the power to remove your restraints at my pleasure. Of course, that is not nearly enough. A scepter, crusted with jewels. a small liar. That necklace looks familiar. Why? Don't tell me that your people stole one of my treasures, only to offer to return it as a sign of good faith. That would not negate the crime. I will not apologize for the accusation. However, I will retract it. With a little more consideration, I can see these subtle differences, but the quality of the workmanship is definitely the same. This was crafted by a particularly talented artisan, a traveling jeweler who carved his initials into the soft gold. You? This is your work. Why do you hide behind these chains? I told you when you first set foot in here. You deceive me at your own peril. Speak now, or I will have your head. I should not be surprised that a mere human could fall into such a debt as to require a life sentence among his fellows. Your materials are of such quality that one might easily overextend their finances to procure the framework. And it should not surprise me either that the entire city's worth of people would demand you provide your life and talent in tribute, in exchange for them forgiving your indiscretions. Beautiful on the outside, dangerous on the inside, and capable of wielding an exquisite talent. Yes, I want you, human. And before this day is over, you will want me as well. But I am not a brute. I will not force you. Let me propose this. If it would fulfill your contract with these fools, I will indeed agree to the peace talks. I cannot promise more than that. I will not be brought to heel by mere humans, but for your sake, my treasure, I will listen to what your people have to say. I will demand nothing more of them. Should you ever return to them, you will be free of your debts. But you must agree to be mine for a year and a day. This is the customary courtship period among dragons, and in this time, I will show you that becoming my consort would open up a world beyond your imagination. After that time passes, should you wish to leave, I will lay no claim to you. I will swear an oath upon my hoard. You look so hopeful, my treasure. But I'm afraid the chains must stay on until the peace talks have ended. I will allow you to journey back to your city to bring its leader back to speak with me. Should you fail to return, I will raze that city to the ground and you along with it. Your talent as an artisan will mean nothing in the face of your betrayal. I do not wish to harm you. I simply wish to convey that I am to be obeyed. Do you understand? Doing as I say will become second nature to you, and in exchange for your love and devotion, I will treat you as royalty. For I am the Dragon King, and my word is law. What say you?